back again. I just had another one come to me. And I talk about empathy, or being an empath, I should say, a good bit. And I realized, I really didn't go into, I haven't gone into much detail as far as how do you know you're an empath, right? What are some symptoms you need to look out for? Well, it's in the name, a big one. Empathy is a big part of it. An empath will have a heightened sense of empathy. You will be able to read the room, so to say, more so than others. And these are things that you may not really realize that you're doing it. And you'll think that everyone else does it too. To a degree, we all do. But an empath relies on that ability more so. Are you the kind of person that you can tell from someone's tone, the underlying message they're saying? It's kind of like the difference between you're killing me, or you're killing me. It's a dramatic example, but I feel like that makes it easy. Do you tend to finish other people's sentences before they do it? Do you tend to have a knack to kind of just know what they're about to say? Could be a symptom. Do you tend to feel others' pain? Do you tend to find yourself in a situation where people just naturally tell you too much? More of their burdens. And not only do you find yourself being told these burdens, but do you find yourself feeling the weight of them, even when you don't want to? These are all signs that you're a sensitive person, a sensitive. Might even be an empath. It's a gift. It really is. Some of the greatest prophets in the Bible were empaths. I'd argue that all of them were. I'd even say the best king Israel ever had was an empath. Certainly. I don't mean Solomon. Solomon inherited a great kingdom from his father and ruined it. Okay? For my Freemason doofs out there that always want to talk about Solomon and how great he is and how he's the wisest man. If he was the wisest man, then he sure did a bad job with a nation that was already doing pretty good. But you know what? And I know they say he might have been like the first Freemason. He may have been. Most Masons I know usually get things they don't deserve, that they didn't work for. Oh, yeah. Usually have a way of ruining something that their daddy already did for them ahead of time. Ooh. Yeah, I said it. I didn't mean to turn this into an anti-Freemason rant. I do think that some of them join with good intentions, but then they get turned when they're in it. Some of them join with good intentions. I would say 95% of them join just to get rich quick, thinking that that's a way that they're gonna make it up the ladder. I haven't met one yet that actually showed any of the qualifications. There we go. How about a term? You Masons know that one? That an enlightened one would have. That an adept would actually show. I hadn't seen a Mason yet that had those qualifications. If they're out there, they're hiding. They're hiding real good. Oh, man. And they'll get mad. They'll get mad because I say these kind of things. But the thing is, it's like, you guys, you deserve it. You know? You don't get to do what you've done for so long and then not have any consequences to it. God's going to punish you eventually. And you've got away with a lot of wicked things for a very, very long time. The things you guys have been doing to the empathic people, to the sensitives, to the sensitive children, it's coming out to light. And you want to hide from it, and you want to smear the people who tell the truth because you think, here's the thing, if the truth makes you look bad, it ain't the person telling it that's making you look bad. You need to look at yourself in the mirror. Because it's what you did. Mr. Master Mason. Don't get mad at the goat when he starts telling his story. It's wild to me. And if you find yourself being an empath, you best start to work on your spirituality and control your emotions in your mind, because you will become a target to the narcissists / Masons, Masoncists. Oh yeah, they'll single you out, and when they find you, they'll attach themselves to you. They hate that you have a gift from God because they don't have it and they want it. And how do they get you to ruin your gift from God? And this, I guess, could tie in with my karmic debt lesson. They get you with karmic debt. I'm going to tell you a secret, guys. When you grow up in these groups and you're an empath, they'll surround you with other bad kids. They'll surround you with bad influences. Now, it's your choice whether to go that path or not. That's our choice to make. But they know that they can influence you, and because you're a heightened sensitive person, you're likely to be influenced. And so they'll get you around people, maybe do a little bit of drugs. Maybe like to fight a little bit, talk trash about people. And they'll get you to do these things, knowing that when you do it, you're putting up some more karmic debt. You're building your negative karma. And they know that eventually the scale's going to lean one way. Right? That's how scales work. On the heavy side, it's going to start going down. And when that happens, the devil gets to start doing his job. You know the devil's got a job. They know the devil's got a job too. And the devil likes preying on the righteous first. He's got the wicked ones already. He already knows. He's got a stockpile full of them in the fridge. If he wants to crack one open, he can go there anytime. But he loves the sweet taste of the chosen. So you guys got to keep that in mind. My fellow empaths, my fellow light workers, my fellow white mages. The music hits harder too when you got a white mage. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You wonder why the music ain't as good nowadays? Why it all sounds fake? Because it is fake. Yeah. Being a legit white mage, a legit empath, again, it's a rare gift. And a lot of this really good music that we had before, and you could tell the difference when you hear it. There's an actual white mage in the group. There's supposed to be a white mage in the group. They're supposed to. But what happens is you get these nasty, sick, dark occultists that like to do their imitate and replace rituals, and they'll imitate the white mage thinking they can just bump them out and replace them and then fake it. And they've been successful. Yeah. For a little while. For a season. You can't fake it the whole way, right? Great value just don't hit the same as the name brand sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you give me that generic stuff, right? But I can tell the difference between that and the original, baby. Woo! I like that original fire. I'm not going to call out any names. But I'm going to tell you, if you have some artists or some groups that you really enjoy, and then you notice that one of them ends up dying, and they keep going, and all they end up doing is just singing the same old hits that old member was writing and putting in when they had it, that tells you where the magic was really coming from. Okay? And it's a shame that they do that just to keep making money. And then they're thinking that people aren't going to tell the difference. Guys, we could tell the difference. All right. This one got a little longer. Y'all have a good day now.